Covered with literally thousands of cherry trees, the slopes of Mount Yoshino have been considered for centuries as the best area in Japan to see cherry blossoms in spring. However, unknown to many is the rich history that Yoshino also boasts, being home to a multitude of impressive shrines and temples, many of which have played important roles in the area's centuries-long history. And it's because of this that the town makes for a worthwhile side trip from Osaka at any time of year. Yoshino played a prominent role in Japan's history during the rule of Emperor Go-daigo in the 1300s, when an imperial succession dispute led to the establishment of two rivaling emperors and imperial courts. The Emperor Go-daigo fled to Yoshino, south of Kyoto, and his court became known as the Southern Court as opposed to the newly established Northern Court in Kyoto. The dispute continued for 56 years until the Southern Court gave in. In addition, it is the spiritual centre and pilgrimage destination for those who practice the religion of mountain worship known as Shugendo. Its nature, history and spirituality make Yoshino a place like no other, and this is exactly where we're going today. I'm Sam Evans, staff writer for JapanGuide.com, and today I'm on assignment in Yoshino. Here's the plan. We'll depart Osaka Abenobashi Station and take the train directly to Yoshino Station. Also note that this route is entirely covered by the Kintetsu Rail Pass 2-day version, which enables savings if also used on a second day to travel to another location covered by the pass, including Kyoto, Nara and Osaka. From Yoshino Station, we'll walk to Kinpu-senji, an ancient temple and centre of Shugendo. After this, we'll sit down to a lunch of sushi served in a way that is unique to Yoshino. Next, we'll move on to Yoshimizu Shrine. Before arriving at our accommodation for the night, we'll drop by another important Shugendo temple, Sakura Motobo, before reaching Chikurin-in Gunpoen, a centuries-old temple where travellers can stay overnight. So follow along as we go on a short side trip from Osaka to Yoshino. Shugendo is a mixture of the religions of Buddhism and Shinto and concentrates heavily on mountain worship. After getting the train to Yoshino Station, we've made the walk up the mountain to the main part of town and arrived at Kinpu-senji Temple, one of the most important sites in Shugendo, and start of the pilgrimage trail that goes all the way from here up to Mount Omine-san. So we're at Yakko, a restaurant across the road from Kinpu-senji. I'm about to indulge in a local specialty, Kakinohazushi, which is sushi wrapped in persimmon leaves. Now the reason that they do this is because Yoshino is far from the sea, so back in the old days they needed a means of transporting this fish up here without it spoiling. So what did they do? They wrapped it in persimmon leaf because persimmon leaf has a natural antibacterial quality. That's incredible. Now that we're properly fed and watered, it's time to head 10 minutes further up the street to the historic Yoshimizu Shrine. Since it was built over 1,200 years ago, in the 8th century, Yoshimizu Shrine has been the site of several important historic events. So we've arrived at Yoshimizu Shrine. Now in the 14th century, Emperor Go-daigo fled Kyoto and came here to set up his southern court in opposition to the northern court that remained in Kyoto. So that means that during that time, this place effectively served as an imperial palace. Our last stop before finding our accommodation for the night is Sakura Motobo Temple, another centre of Shugendo mountain worship with a long history and many facets of the complex to explore. And finally, it's time to check in at our lodging, Chikurin-in Gunpoen, which has been putting up pilgrims for centuries and now is both a fully functioning ryokan as well as a temple. So we're here at Chikurin-in Gunpoen, where we'll be spending the night. Now, this temple has for centuries been accommodation for the Yamabushi, and is known among other things for its beautiful landscape garden out back. For now, it's time to tuck in to this beautiful looking ryokan meal. So, itadakimasu. And that concludes our short side trip from Osaka to Yoshino. For more information about this itinerary or to watch another video, click the links on the screen now or head over to japanguide.com, your comprehensive, up-to-date travel guide first-hand from Japan. Be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell for more videos about Japan. Happy travels!